Now we see Daniel the Pask rescue loading.
Jericho, Esther, this is Daniel. I've reached the outskirts of Accipiter base. Their defenses are on high alert. This won't be easy.
This is crazy, Daniel. If we attack, you know what SETI will do to the hostages.
He's gonna try to kill them no matter what we do. We have to do something. It's my call, and I take responsibility for it.
Daniel, Intel puts the prisoners inside the Blood Eagle Fortress, but they're not just gonna let you in. There are 4 sensor outposts situated around the base. If you capture them, SETI will send a force out to scout. That will give you a chance to slip inside through the back door.
Understood. What about Victoria?
We're not sure. After debriefing us on the attack, she went AWOL.
I'll deal with her later. Assuming I get through this, of course.
So here we see kind of a greenish landscape. We see an enemy gunship off to the left flying away with that kind of red blood dragon, I believe, coloring. We see some stripped dead trees and some black colored mesas in the distance. We're gonna head to the northeast here to the first platform. Looks like kind of a pyramid off in the distance with another attached floating platform. The platforms have like jump jets on the bottom of them, just kind of hovering in place. You can see the green indicator light telling us which way it is. These black mesas are also surrounded by some like black spires. They almost look like things you might see in the Grand Canyon. We've got our disc thrower and a rocket pod waiting in our inventory.
Those floating outposts look dangerous.
Good thing you're wearing an energy pack. Since it charges your chest faster than normal, you should have no trouble getting up there.
There's a heavy armor beneath us. At the top is the capture point.
One of our sensor outposts. Requesting reinforcements. Deal with him.
Got the heavy armor. Okay, looks like there's a resupply station. That's nice. Little health boost. Okay, we're gonna make our way to the next platform, which is in the farther north, on the eastern side. There's also some kind of giant pyramid in the middle you see on the left, in the center of the map. You see a gunship off in the distance there.
Phoenix Intruder, this is Assault Ship Battalion 1. I have you on my scope. I suggest you retreat. Take the rocket pod, Daniel. Those assault ships won't know what hit them.
Taking some pot shots at these guys way in the distance on that platform. It's kind of like a ground pyramid. Whoops. Knocked off our platform here. Not doing much damage with this rocket pod. I'm just getting my butt kicked, so I have to switch up our tactic here. We're just getting destroyed. The game's not very well balanced here. This is supposed to be easy, but they have us way outgunned here. Some ground troops guarding this capture point inside the reddish ground pyramid here.
Sir, we've lost contact with another outpost. We've got to send in some backup. Take care of it yourselves. Send someone after him.
Really coming in handy here. Okay. Where's that gunship? So here we are. We're looking for the gunship. There it is. On the top. So standing on the top platform, you can see it more easily. Trying some leading shots here to see if we can blow that thing. Looks like we have to get really close to it. This jump jetter. There's a lot of trouble here. Finally, it took a while to gun him down. Pick up his health kit. Alright. There's the station we came from. Heading back to it so we can resupply in the basement because we are really hurt. That was quick. Nice and easy. Get back to the bridge with the capture point inside the pyramid. Back to get outside. There's the jump ship. Drop ship. I know, you guys are tough. Really hard to hit this thing. There we go, we got it.
We've lost contact with Failure 1.
Okay, so now we're heading west to the northwest corner. We're kind of working our way around this giant spiked looking pyramid that's in the center, gray and red in color. Oh, looks like there's an outpost in the middle here. Some very upset guys. Okay, no. Got a turret on top. Got the turret. Ooh, shoot mortar at me. Looks like they were constructing a tunnel or something.
What was that? What was that?
Huh, we can't quite fit through. It looks like some kind of tunnel. That's curious. Okay, so we're gonna head back up since there's no way through here. Checking the map real quick. Oh, we just need to keep heading further west. Okay. There's the other platform. Another kind of floating pyramid in the sky. Lots of mortars being launched at me, so clearly they know we're here. On the platform attached. Oh, there's a guy with a turret right here. Oh, and they gun us down real quick. Okay, so we're heading west, back to the northwestern pyramid. Lots of mortars being launched at us. This platform with a chain gun. It's rather dangerous. Okay, we cleared out that machine gunner there. Plenty of guys on the pyramid though. Oh, we're capturing that point now. Pick up the health pack, much needed. We captured that point. Oh, there's some guys on the ground.
If someone doesn't get rid of him now, I'll come out and kill him myself.
Just kind of taking some pot shots in the distance because quite a few guys coming in to just reclaim this point here. Okay, I'm just kind of hiding inside this pyramid. It's barely a pyramid. It's kind of like just some struts all connected together into the shape of a pyramid, but no walls to speak of. And the floor kind of slopes down inside. Got a lot of guys spread out in the distance and shooting at us. Resupply station comes in handy. Okay, we're just gonna go clear those guys out because they're annoying. Some ground troops with machine guns. One jump jet trooper. Nice middle shot there, that was fun. There we go, we got the last of them. Oh. There's kind of a little nook here below the ominous pyramid in the distance.
This place is locked up tight.
Stop wasting time and engage those outposts.
Okay, so we can't go in yet. They're not the riffraff out here. Okay, we got that jump jetter. Oh, not quite. Now we got him. Alright, let's see. What's the next outpost? The next outpost is the last one. That's southeastern corner. So we're going to head south. Excuse me, southwestern corner. Oh, some of these pyres, they are like smoking. Green smoke. That's intimidating. Ooh, there's a turret in the middle. I'm just going to pass those guys by because there's plenty of trouble in the distance here. Oh, another drop ship. I need these things. Man, they move so fast and they just destroy me. Okay, let's see. I think we almost got it. Got it, finally, okay. Alright, 2 for 1, that was good. Lots of round kicks here. Really getting hurt here.
I suppose this one passes for Phoenix diplomacy. Shame. Guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
Esther, they took the bait.
Move quickly to the rear access. Use your energy pack's active boost effect to get there before it closes.
Okay, so we have to head towards the middle now. I believe we're going to try and infiltrate that locked door we saw earlier. Oh, sending reinforcements. That's so heavy. We're just going to keep running. Sure enough, they're directing us to that locked door. So it's kind of a black-colored pyramid, but it's kind of built into the, oh, the door's open. Built into the
Barricade
mountain.
yourself inside. Move it.
Okay, we're skiing down the elevator here. It says access A04. It's green. We're heading into this triangular hallway and fade to black. We see Daniel. Oh, we encounter Victoria.
Victoria, what do you think you're doing?
That son of a bitch drew my blood. I'm going to repay the favor.
Victoria, this is about more than you being offended. I have people in there, regular tribesmen, who just want to live.
I'm here. I'm armed. I want to help set things right.
All right. Find the hostages and then report back to me. Do not try to save them yourself. I'll take out the generator. Once that's down, Jericho can bring in backup. Huh. First time I ever gave orders to an Imperial.
Don't get too used to it.
Fade to black. Victoria the Past. Rescue. Loading.
This is not how a princess should finish her days.
Stay sharp, Victoria. This ain't the midsummer ball at the palace.
So now we have Victoria's perspective. So now we are in a kind of triangular shaped room. It's a dark gray floor. The floor is kind of a steel look. There's some computers on the left and right, about 6 of them, 3 on each side, and there's lots of these triangular doors. We've got some green lights ahead. It says barracks on the side. Enemies are in a dark gray with a red trim. They appear to be some other kind of troops, some elite troops. There's also kind of a reddish colored haze or fog. Right there. That's fun. Maybe we can get behind. We got some enemies on a walkway above. Here we see level 03. Oh, but it's locked, so I guess we have to find the key. We also see there's kind of a room with windows.
Sounds like trouble.
This one. Windows into another room, pardon me. Some large struts kind of going up to support the superstructure. We're back to this room with the turret. Oh, not a turret, just someone hiding in the corner. Okay. These enemies have pretty good aim, even on easy. Okay, we're picking up some health packs. Oh, we've got a chain gun too. That could come in handy. Use E to use the terminal to open the barracks elevator.
This system is based on salvaged Imperial technology. I bet the Royal Override codes would let me hack into it.
Royal overrides. Very interesting. So the Phoenix dog has found an Imperial bone. If I only knew that when last we met.
Supply room here that had some nice help kits in it. Only one enemy. Oh, some reinforcements have found me. Now that we've unlocked the elevator. Okay, now we can go through that previously locked door that says level 03. There's an elevator going down. Oh, some catwalks behind us. Plenty of enemies. bottom to the door that says level 3. Another kind of triangular shaped room, a little lighter gray color here. Lots of steel. Oh, someone behind us. Just that melee weapon. Ooh, lots of enemies there. It's like a locker room of sorts. Lockers on all sides. Orders inside, right? These guys are dangerous types. Helmets flying around. Oh, I jumped at her, okay. I like to jump behind me. Grab some of these health kits. Here's another terminal. E to use the terminal, open the barracks elevator.
But now I see who you are, Your Highness.
I'm warning you. If you touch me, my father...
We'll pay a handsome reward for the return of his goods, even if they get a bit damaged in transit.
Lots of these guys hiding around the corner. Okay, so now we're heading to level 4. Elevator going up. Whoa, lots of enemies in that elevator shaft. I'm just gonna keep going.
Nice decor.
Prison access, okay.
Security. Gotta remember where this place is. I might have to come back.
Princess, any luck yet?
The prison cells are just below me.
Okay, so we see security. There's like some reddish colored computers protruding from the floor here, and a central like computer or support beam with lots of glowing lights that are mostly red in color. We've also got some elevators down. It says cell access. We're gonna go down this elevator. Oh, it's pretty low. Okay, turret. And that didn't go far. But we see below us there's the cells. We can see them through this glass. We can't break the glass. Cell access door. Oh, okay, so we're heading
Tribal.
through this tunnel.
How exactly did I end up breaking into a Blood Eagle prison?
You learn fast, Princess. Imagine what you could have accomplished if you grew up wearing a jetpack instead of a tiara.
Okay, coming down to the next level. Looks like we're going to be heading into the cells now. Okay, the cell block.
No, I'm too late. The cells are empty.
They must have taken them somewhere. Otherwise there'd be bodies. Find them, quickly.
The cells have
Right.
toilets and benches. Otherwise, they look very plain. Indeed, they are all empty. The lighting is a lot of red, glowing colors. Up to the lower level below the cell access. Got one. Oh, looks like we can go even further down. Down the elevator even further.
Imperial sighting.
Okay, there's some green colored computers down here. I don't see a terminal. Oh, there's the terminal. Press E to find out where the prisoners are.
Looks like they were taken to the main hall. They're scheduled for execution.
Victoria, I'm trapped by a security lockdown. I need you to find an override.
Understood. I'll head back up to the security office and see what I can do.
Hurry!
Daniel, they've got the prisoners in the main hall. And I think they're going to kill them. I'm going to help them.
Too dangerous. Wait for me there and we'll go together.
No time. I'll go myself.
Okay, so the door, this triangular door that was locked open to go inside the security room.
Power is down.
We're heading up this elevator shaft. There's a lot of enemies in this tunnel here. Using the mortar, it seems to be working quite well. Back to the shotgun. There's kind of a purple lighting in this area. It looks different. We also see what looks like some roots or cavern area through the window. We're going to head towards this larger triangular door. Another computer shaft here. Might be the top of the other shaft we've seen before. Another door on the left. This hallway is kind of also triangular shape, but it's got like grooves that are dark grayish in color. It's very really sci-fi. Some pillars, more computer pillars here.
Please! Oh no, look out!
Oh, here's our allies. Oh, but we get struck from behind and they did red.
All right. Find the hostages and then report back to me. Do not try to save them yourself. I'll take out the generator. Once that's down, Jericho can bring in backup. First time I ever gave orders to an Imperial.
And we review the flashback to the
This
earlier
is
cutscene.
not how a princess should finish her days.
Stay sharp, Victoria. This ain't the midsummer ball at the palace.
Now we have Daniel's perspective. So now we see a kind of large open area. It's kind of a long hallway with some really strong looking support beams. And on the left we see some piping, transparent piping, and a green computer on the left. Looks like a health back here, but we don't need it yet, so we're going to keep moving.
There's the generator. But there's no clear path through.
Looks like you'll have to go the long way. Keep an eye out for an opening to the hangar.
Locked? I'm gonna find another way in.
Okay, the generator door looks to be locked, so we're going to have to find a way around. Now the door at this end looks like it's completely disactivated. If we fly up to the top, there's a catwalk up here. Above us we have a vent system here.
Jericho, ready to make some noise?
Ready to do a lot of things. Just give the word.
Stand by.
So now I'm moving along the vents here, above the catwalk. The vents weave in and out. Kind of a dark grayish vent here.
Esther, I've reached the main hangar.
You can get to engineering through the access ports in the floor. You'll have to bring down the energy barriers first. Look for a control room in the hangar.
Hangar's in a clear open area. Again, it's the familiar gray and red colors of the Blood Dragon tribe here. It's got kind of a central catwalk and different ships next to each of the catwalks. Got some, looks like diagnostic terminals at the ends near the different bays for ships.
Don't forget, the control room at the end of the hangar will give you access to the lower engineering bay.
The end of the hangar. Let's try the lower level of the catwalk. Okay, here's a doorway that's green. Heading through another triangular hallway.
Princess, any luck yet?
The prison cells are just below me.
It's a long, long, straight hallway. Troublesome turrets. Okay, here's a terminal to access engineering.
That's it. You can get into engineering through the hangar floor. Tribal, how exactly did I end up breaking into a Blood Eagle prison?
You learn fast, Princess. Imagine what you could have accomplished if...
Oh no, I'm too late. The cells are empty.
They must have taken them somewhere. Otherwise there'd be bodies. Find them, quickly.
Right.
So here we are back in the hangar. We're exiting through the once locked door. That leads us back to the hangar. Let's do a double check on the map. That is the way we want to go. That's the way. Okay, I was wrong. Doubling back to the hangar room. We do see that hole is opened in the floor that she talked about. It drops us into engineering, which has some computer pillars inside. I see some defenders here. Not too happy to see me. It's also got some red-colored bays in the floor.
Security lockdown complete. You copy intruder.
Damn, no getting through this. Esther! Esther, come in! This is just going great.
All the doors are locked. Now the enemies are coming in through these force fields that they've set up.
Victoria, I'm trapped by the security lockdown. I need you to find an override.
Understood. I'll head back up to the security office to see what I can do.
Lots of troops streaming in here, all throughout the different parts of the hangar. And, there we go. Especially on the catwalk. Get a good angle.
Princess, could you hurry it up a bit?
This is good. This is really fun.
Hold on.
Lots of ground troops. Lots of jump jumpers.
Thanks, Princess.
Daniel, they've got the prisoners in the main hall, and I think they're going to kill them. I'm going to help them.
It's too dangerous. Wait for me there and we'll go together.
No time. I'll go myself.
What? No! Wait! Victoria! Great. Suicidal princess.
Okay, so now we can get through the generator access door that was locked down before. Some jump jetters. Looks like a turret inside this pyramid inside the middle of the green unit. This must be the generator. Yep, power generator. Okay. So we can probably use this rocket pod. Let's try it.
Jericho, come in. I'm here, Daniel. Generator's out, but it's getting unfriendly down here. I need you, now.
Understood. Hold on, brother.
Nicely played. With power down, we've reestablished your signal, and Jericho's launching a full-scale assault. Find those prisoners quickly.
Why did she even come out here? Some kind of game to her?
Now we have to locate Victoria and the Phoenix hostages. I see a green light in the water underneath the generator, so we're going to jump down, even though there's some intimidating looking pulsating cables. Hopefully we won't get electrocuted. Yeah, looks like we're okay. So down here we see the pulsing pistons of the generator. There's a lower level inside the generator room, and a shaft immediately under the generator with just piping and cables. So we're going to go down the shaft. Some bubbles floating up, that's kind of a cool effect. Moving along the piping underneath, and we come up what looks like another pool or fan. And up there, we are out of the water into a fan room with the generator.
We're under fire! Come on, Jericho!
Some ammo in this room. Up, I guess I have to go up. So we're heading above one of the other fans. We fly up. Up. Where do we go here? I guess this was just for effect. Oh no, it wasn't. There was a vent up there. I have to recharge my jump jets first, though. Okay, recharged. There's the fan, or the vent. Got some enemies on this catwalk here. We can't break through through those grading, so we'll just head that direction. Oh, that way's blocked too, okay. Guess we gotta go up. Yep. On top of this catwalk, there's another one. Okay, so we're just heading up.
Phoenix rebels on the way.
Wow, this spoilers are brutal. Really injured though, gotta go get that health back. There's a health back in the corner we're gonna grab here. Looks like we just keep going up, catwalk to catwalk. Still very gray, but there's lots of steel beams on either side. There we go. Looks like the enemy blew themselves up in an attempt to shoot me. So now we're in a more enclosed hallway here. Vents on either side. Some steam coming out. Stuff exploding in front of us. Some ammo. So that must be in trouble. I guess we gotta fly up again. Okay, so we're flying up again. We're kind of shaft. Catwalks on either side. There's some pipes protruding. Some exploding damage here. Obviously things are under attack. That turret's taken out. Next level. Another turret, okay. Troublesome turrets here, okay. Now there's a hallway at the top of the shaft and the door opens up. Oh, some really tough jet on this.
Tribal, be careful!
Right with you, princess.
Won't take you long enough. The control room's across the hall.
You got it.
Okay, so heading across the hall, we see what looks like the control room. Use terminal to free prisoners. Fade to black. See Julie.
Tell me, are all the Phoenix as terminally stupid as you?
We see Victoria and the prisoners behind a force field. All traps. Oh, a heavy has just dropped in. Looks like Jericho.
Willing to sacrifice your life for tribal trash? What would Daddy think?
Force
This
field.
isn't about
opens.
the Empire. This is about people.
Yes, you Imperials are such humanitarians.
The enemy drops a green grenade and flies up. Slow motion. Everyone seems to be shocked and horrified by the grenade. And Victoria jumps on the grenade with her suit.
Daniel!
Flash to white. Fade in from black. See a green valley.
We're not doing this, Daniel. We are not doing this. She is an Imperial.
You saw what she did and you feel nothing?
It is your feelings that are of concern, Daniel. Do we even know if the convoy will take this route?
It's a simple operation, Jericho. Intelligence has confirmed that the Blood Eagles have loaded a buggy with stolen Imperial medical supplies and are driving it down this road.
All this for her. Is it
We
worth
see
it?
her in a
Being
bed.
Phoenix doesn't mean being born with brown eyes and no money. We do things not because we have to, but because we choose to.
Fine. We'll take up positions in the valley and wait for the buggy there.
Jericho,
I do this not for her, Daniel. I do it for you.
Fade to black. Fade in, we see the buggy coming along in red tribal colors.
Depot, this is Goshawk 1. There's an obstruction in the road.
See Jericho again sliding down the slope, firing on the buggy. Now boarding it, throwing out the enemy who was driving. Daniel's driving, looks like Jericho on the gun. past. Mercy. Loading.
Daniel, we're securing an escape route for you in an old network of underground tunnels. If you can make it to the tunnel entrance, you'll be safe. Looks like you're still in Blood Eagle territory. They're bound to have roadblocks in place and patrols on station.
Don't forget about the inventory station on the back of the rover. A repair pack might just keep this old girl in one piece long enough for us to escape. Why do you always insist on driving?
Okay, so now Jericho is protecting us from above on the ledge. The debris that was in front of us has been destroyed, and we are controlling the rover as a driver. So we're going to drive forward on this brown dirt road, surrounded by rocks on either side in this kind of little canyon or dried lake bed, whatever it was at one time. You see some trees off to either side. See some enemies up ahead. I'm going to switch to the gunner position. Okay, looks like we've blown them up. Back to gunner. Oh, no, that's just the logo. I thought that was an enemy indicator. Okay, so we're going to head through this gate in this wall that's appeared in front of us.
The depot is closed from the inside.
You want to open her up, or are you thinking of moving here permanently?
Quite a lot of action happening here. So I'm going to jump out. Looks like there's a tower here. Gonna have to repair this. There we go. Repairing our buggy, our armored car here. There we go. Looks like there's something on top of here that we need to check out. Okay, the building is really beaten up. There's holes in the floors and the ceiling. Guarded by a defender here. Oh, we see a switch. It's probably to open the next gate. Yep.
The gate's open! All forces deploy immediately. Whoever kills a phoenix gets a prize.
Now we're heading through the next gate that we just opened.
We meet again so soon, Daniel. I trust your female friend was not too badly injured.
Send her a card. We'll be taking these goods.
Stealing medical supplies? Is this what passes for honor among the Phoenix?
Save it. You were gonna move these on the black market.
Would you deny a simple businessman his living?
Okay, jumping some gaps in the... Jumping some gaps in the road here. Looks like we got quite beat up. So we're gonna have to... That was fun. Okay, so I'm moving forward. Beware of mines, they explode.
Good one.
Switching back to driver. We're in a tunnel here, and there's quite a few enemies in it. I would say about 7. Knocked out about 5 of them. Jump jet trooper off in the distance.
Yeah.
Some old hulks of destroyed cars are exiting the tunnel. We're going to jump this next gap. Continue on this little highway, broken up highway in front of us.
You want some more?
Okay, we've got somebody hitting us with a mortar, probably heavy. Yep. We're just gonna get out of the truck and take them out. There we go. We're gonna need to do some repairs here, so let's check it out.
Ruins like that would be perfect for a Blood Eagle ambush. Keep an eye out.
Ready, brother?
Let's do this. Come on, Beagle. Take it. You want some more?
Definitely more. This is more like a city, ruined city in front of us now. And it's getting really tight. The roads are getting a little more narrow. Winding around, back and to the left and to the right. Some of the buildings actually still have glass on them. That's interesting. Some are just shells of buildings, no walls. Heavy on the right, on some sandbag, that's tricky. Good time to jump out and repair this buggy though, since we scared him off. Ah. Got him. Oh, he's got some backup there. Okay, cleared those guys out. Finish our repairs. All good. That was an inventory station, nice. Don't need that at the moment, so let's get back in here. Okay, we need to go around this like monument here. Continue on. Got another intersection. Some enemies. Try heading off to the left at this intersection. Oh, we have to make it right. Okay, so this building is kind of surrounded by walls. We're wedged into the side here. Oh, here we go. Just gone all the way around this intersection. Okay, here's the way forward, it looks like. Road's winding around. Corrected. Now gonna look good and stuff. Let's see if we can get that. Okay, the Bucky is unstuck. Going back to that monument. Guessing we missed a turn. So, I'm gonna take that left, and now another left instead of a right. Yeah, this is the way forward. Got it.
You okay, Jericho?
Just give me another Blood Eagle target.
Now that I can do.
Uh-oh, got a drop ship here. Oh, this weapon made quick work of it. Nice. Moving on. Oh, another enemy up in the sky. More enemies. Outpost on the left here and some destroyed vehicles blocking the road. I have to navigate around them. Okay, so the bridge is blown up. We're doubling back now. Killing off some of the enemies we drove by earlier. Now there's this building with a hole and a ramp. We're going to drive through the hole in the building and up the ramp of rubble. And drop in on this other side of the road. Clear the riffraff from the bridge above it. Oh, it's heavy. Got the heavy, okay. Back in the rover. We should probably repair it first. Okay, back in the rover.
Nice driving.
I'd offer you a turn, but I don't think you'd fit.
Hey, you want to wear this thing?
Bridge.
Nothing chased like a heavy.
Knocking some jump jet troopers out of the sky. Continue on after jumping
We've
up
arrived
bridge.
at the tunnel mouth, but it's sealed. We can break through, but it's gonna take some time.
Copy that. I'm moving as fast as I can.
Oh, it's okay. So there's some sandbags over here. It's keeping us from moving forward. Let's get a jump jet back here. Really turning up our ride. Let's do some repairs. Okay, now we're gonna have that debris. Barricade. We're moving off to the
This
left.
princess of yours better be worth it.
She's offered up her whole life, Jericho.
Make no mistake, brother. I risk my life for you, not her. And when you learn that you're a fool, I'll still be your brother.
Okay, moving on past this bush here. Taking a right and a left to this city. I don't like this heavies. Okay, looks like we've got it mostly cleared out. Taking a left down the street. Some jump jet troops ahead. Okay, we got them. So now we're going to take a right. We continue weaving through the city here. Ooh, more trouble. Oh, cool, we can drive over there. Oh, really? The enemy has the high ground, that's for sure.
You want some more?
And a heavy off in the distance. We got him. Yeah, we're gonna need some repairs for sure. Turn this thing around and continue down the road. Looks like there's an opening in the corner of the city.
Die!
Nice little jump up ahead. Booster! Whoa, we're turning sideways there. Get boosts.
We're almost there, Daniel. These systems are antiques. Wait, we're reading incoming Eagle signatures.
Show those Phoenix that they're not welcome here.
Don't they ever quit?
to fight these guys off in order to get in. Here they come. Got one down. Coming from behind me too, okay. Ooh, knocked me off. That's not good. Really hard to hit these jump jumpers, so they move around. There we go, got one. 2. 3. Hiding up here somewhere. Up there he is. That's 4. Might be 6. Let's see. Oh, just keep coming. Lots of jump ship. There's medium armor. Okay, that was good. Yet more coming from the southern position. Look. Keep coming in waves. 2 or 3. Got one. Man, they're such good shots. Okay.
Victoria's fading fast. Bring the rover into the tunnels before SETI can send for more help.
Another wave. Got it. Finally a lucky mirror shot. Okay. I'm just gonna take the rover with me. If I can get it up and kill it. Oh, that's all I see. So many explosions. I can back it in. There we go. Fade to black.
So, how is our princess?
Better?
When she returns to the Empire, you'll be hanged for kidnapping her.
Maybe she won't return.
You're living in a fantasy. You can't afford fantasy, Daniel. And neither can your tribe.
Daniel remains seated at her bedside. Fade to black.
No. I'm not supposed to be here. I want to be... I want to be home. Daddy?
You're safe. Rest now.
Daniel. They left me. Don't leave. Please.
Now we see her awaking, but now Daniel's fallen
I've got
asleep.
to go. Because I want so much to stay. Goodbye, Daniel.
Now we see Victoria sneaking away. Without armor, just in her jumpsuit. Walking on foot into the desert. Daniel confronts her with a gun. He lowers the gun. Victoria walks away. Daniel's shoulders slump. Fade to black. Startup sequence. Unit Mercury. Primary systems. Initialization and calibration. Begin secondary appendage calibration. We see a robot practicing ninja moves. Calibration complete. Initiate primary appendage calibration. Calibration complete. Initiate
Query compliant. Provide objective.
client monitoring online. Account verified. Objective Alpha. Implant digital worm into Phoenix computer database. Eliminate subject Daniel, captain of local Phoenix subclan. Confirm compensation 800,000 CR. Mercury, the past assassination.
Your main objective is to find and assassinate the Phoenix leader, Daniel. You won't know his position until you have access to the enemy sensor network. Some mischief and mayhem is in order. You'll need to stage several diversions to enable you to get to your real target. And so I've equipped your system with a worm virus. With it, you'll be able to cause enough chaos to force the Phoenix into a state of weakness. Your first order of business is to gain the use of the Phoenix resupply subsystem. Once captured, you'll be able to use enemy resupply stations to maintain your ammo and health reserves. Secondly, you need to gain use of the Phoenix turret defense subsystem. Once you've done that, you'll be able to make use of the enemy turret emplacements. Finally, to discover Daniel's exact location, you'll need to gain use of the enemy's sensor system. Once captured, you will have information on all enemy locations as well as Daniel's, and the enemy will be blind. You have your objectives. I wish you luck, but I don't imagine that sort of thing matters to your kind.
Now we take the perspective of the assassin. So now you have a nighttime scape. Text says you do more damage to your enemy if you can hit them in the head. We have this sniper rifle weapon with kind of a red light at the front. We see an enemy gate up ahead. The sky has some beautiful puffy clouds and a very large reflective moon-like planet off in the distance behind us. And it looks like we started near this little outpost here. So we're going to move towards the dome that's to the left of the gate.
Picking up enemy transmissions to
General, sensors read an intruder near our storage depot. He is the only prototype of our new pack stored there.
It's only one intruder, and I have a squad watching that outpost closely. I'm not too concerned yet.
Seems I know you're here. That prototype pack sounds interesting. If you wish, steal it from them. It might mean a little extra for you and your employer.
So we see a mysterious man talking to us through the video in the upper left corner, and we also apparently can overhear the communications of the enemy. Or the tribe, that is. Okay, so we've cleared out this little dome area, and the enemy's there. We're going to move down toward the gate. Okay, crossing through the gate, we see a kind of beautiful, like, natural bridge off in the distance. Off to the left, we see dark canyon walls on either side. Cleared out the little outpost with barbed wire on the left-hand side. And keep going towards the next objective. Looks like turret control is up ahead to the north and slightly west.
Sensors show the intruder is approaching our turret control outpost.
I see you, you son of a bitch!
Okay, so now we see another gate. Nobody at this gated area, so we're going to move on past the bridge on the right. Coming from the towers on the gate. Ooh,
I
someone's
had
sniping
you
us.
in my sights.
Counter sniping. Okay. So the sniper takes some of our jetpack energy. Wow, very effective though. It's like an instant hit, instant kill. Oh, they hit us. Sniper versus sniper here as I'm shooting farthest tower. Oh, out of ammo. Switch to the shotgun. We'll move in on that turret control.
Take it!
we got some much needed health packs at the base of this turret station. There's kind of a small tunnel separating either side of the wall. There's also a turret up here that looks rather dangerous. Can't damage it, so I'm just gonna run past it. Cleared out the 2 guards inside. Here's the switch. Let's see what it does.
And now they will be killed by their own turrets. But I suspect poetic justice is not something you Cyberids are particularly warm to.
We got a problem. Turret defenses have turned neutral.
Attack!
Now we can control the turrets. Damage though. So we see some enemies approaching in the distance. They're jump jet troopers. They've got this nice turret. Oh. With the zoom though, the turret's still quite effective even at a long range. That was fun. Okay, let's see what's next. Looks like next is the sensor control in the northeastern corner. There's a dome in the middle as we're kind of gliding through this level. Lots of defenders though, so we'll just bypass it for now. Keep heading toward our objective. Skating up over the desert.
The intruder has been detected near the sensor control outpost.
Don't worry. If he gets any closer, our fighters will take him out.
Because we're hiding in the lake underneath, we see the fighters up in the sky. Got troopers down below. I'm gonna hide in this dome at the far end and take out the troops. Oh, mortar fire, ouch. Got a heavy here. Ouch. Mortar fire. Rockets. Oh, these are very dangerous aircraft here. Those health packs. Okay, let's see what we can do about these aircraft. Blown away. Quick load here. Okay, these fighters are really putting up a fight. Hard to see too, they're very dark. Oh, now there's a fighter that's open. Unfortunately, we're too weak and it's gonna blow up soon, so I'll run away and look for some health packs. There's not a health packs. Where's that other fighter? There it is. Still getting blown away. Quick load. Let's try to do that. again. Probably should have gotten that disc thrower. Good chance. Okay, second fighter is down. Let's see if we can get up inside these turrets up above. Really high up in the air, though. Oh, can't reach them. Looks like we're gonna need the extender pack. Or at least the mountain distance here. Okay, so now we're on the mountain just behind these sensor control pods that are hanging suspended high in the sky. Oh, another fighter, okay. But you know what, we don't really have time to fight, so we're just gonna hop over to the other one.
She's made it to the sensor control outpost. Outpost, be at full alert.
Hopefully there's some health up here. I'm gonna swap this gun for the disc thrower. Can't use those supply depots yet, let's try this.
Virus insertion successful. Enemy sensor information accessed.
What the hell? Our sensor information, it's gone. We're blind. Some kind of virus in the system.
And now we can see where they are on the map.
Sensors placed Daniel below ground. Now, we'll open up a path to him. If you complete the remainder of your objectives, that should open up a path straight to the arrogant little sot.
Daniel, the intruder seems to be using sensor info to query your location. I want you to stay within the base.
Understood, Esther. If worse comes to worse, I'll be ready to help our people evacuate.
He knows you're here for him. He's afraid.
Now we have a plane of our own. Sweet. We fly to the supply depot. Hopefully we can get some health packs on the way there.
You rely too much on sensor data. Use your eyes and your ears. Find him.
Understood. I'll do my best.
I want him gone, is what our boss says. Okay, we've taken out the first guy on this. The supply depot has some towers guarding it. It's got some turrets. And it's got another of these spherical stations hanging in midair. Just clearing out the riffraff here. Ooh, we got a sniper in one of these towers. Cleared, okay, and then there's a turret on the ground, a tank on the ground. Oh, I have to leave the tank, that's why I'm not leaving it, okay. Got the tank, alright. Fly up inside here. Let's see if we can jump out. There we go. Okay. Grab these much needed health packs off our enemies.
Virus insertion successful. Access to enemy resupply stations granted.
I have a squad waiting to meet the intruder at the entrance to Engineering Bay 3.
If he shows up, I'll be ready for him.
Just stay beneath the surface. The intruder won't get past that squad. They're the best of the best.
Okay, so we're flying off to the far end of the map. We're going to the far northern point on the map. It's slightly west. Looks like there's some new enemies on the map now. Some of the areas we haven't cleared, we're just going to bypass them as much as we can. Because our fighter orb here is pretty damaged. We don't want to blow up. Okay. One quick flyover. There's the entrance. Oh, it's locked.
I think I hear him. Attack!
There's a bit of a trap here. So we've cleared out several of the jump jet troopers. That was the last of them. They came out of the doors on the left and the right. You see the door is now open to enter inside, so we're going to head inside. Another green door on the other side. Fade to black. Loading screen. Mercury the Past. Assassination. Now we're inside the grayish colored tunnel with some lights on either side and the green lights leading the way up ahead.
What's the sit rep, Jericho?
I think he made it in. I've posted more troops waiting at the engineering bay. We'll get him.
There's heavy flooding in that bay, General. Seems to have been caused by a virus in our sewage control system. It's hard to see anything in that mug, but if the intruder comes through here, we'll get him.
Now we got muck on the ground. It's kind of like waist deep, kind of a light brownish color. Up, now it's above our heads, and we're swimming through the tunnels.
Can't see a thing in this crap.
And we're opening into a new room. Okay, so we have a kind of large mechanical machine in the middle of the room. And it seems to be going a little bit crazy, spinning and flipping. We're going to go to the opposite side of this room. We have some computer equipment, some large cylinders, and a locked door. Oh, but there's a hole in the floor with a light. Drop into the water. Some nice reflective effects here in this blue-gray walled area. We're going to swim down below because there's no other way out that we can see. Some fences on either side.
Updating, General. Has the intruder entered the engineering bay?
I'm not sure. Report, squad. Has the intruder been stopped?
We tried, sir, but he was too powerful.
This is insane now. How can one man do so much damage? If you don't stop him soon, I'll be forced to evacuate the base.
I've never seen one of your kind smile. I imagine it would be rather distressing.
And as we enter into this larger cylinder, kind of sideways cylinder, we can see some yellow machinery, force field wall on the opposite side, and a green door. We're gonna head through there. We see some gray walls, yellow lights. We're gonna head forward.
Sniper, I need you and your men to be ready if the intruder enters the cargo bay.
Don't worry, I'm keeping a close eye on that bay. There's only one way in. Once my prey enters the trap, it'll close and there'll be no escape.
Stay sharp.
Okay, so we can see the enemies waiting for us for a small crack.
Reassuring themselves in the face of adversity. It's rather sweet.
So now we're going to go to the door up ahead. It descends down slightly. The lighting is very green. Curve to the right. As we head down into what is apparently a trap waiting for us. We see an opening to the right. Looks like a resupply room. But the station does not appear to work for us. Now to the opposite of this room, we have another green lit door. Over there, it opens up to a large spherical room, at least the upper level of it here. We're going to fly in. There's the turret, they all seem to be disabled. You do see sensor
Perhaps your objective is blocked. Make use of your virus. Clear the obstruction. It may take some time.
Okay, so now there's a terminal. It says press E to use terminal and hack the barrier that's next to the force field guarded door on the far side of the room here. We see a countdown. Oh, looks like we're being sniped. Yep, sure. Got the sniper, but now there's some other guys. Jump jet troopers here. Some mortars, rockets. Or those grenade launchers, maybe? Yeah, grenade launchers. Clear them There's all the different doorways that are guarded by force fields. One on the floor open. Engineering bay. Okay, figure them out. Knock them out of their aircraft. Looks like we're still waiting for the hack to finish up. Almost done. Okay, now we've got an aircraft here. See if it fits you this red lit top.
What's happening, Jericho?
The intruder has moved on from the cargo bay.
We've had enough chances to stop him. I'm giving the order. It's time to evacuate.
Understood. Taking a maintenance elevator and heading to the surface.
Oops, a couple of continue moving these close. Okay, so we need to keep moving. So next tunnel looks like an elevator going down. Sure enough.
Okay, Jericho, I've reached the surface.
Stay there, Daniel. You won't get any further.
Get to the surface now. Carry out the assassination.
So we've fallen down to the lowest level of this like silo. Here, that's making it harder. Some jump jet troopers here. Big turret, man. My health is getting quite low. Okay, so we're gonna have to move our way back up. Resupply station does work for us. Nice. Much needed. So heading back up the elevator. Turrets. Jump jet troopers. One more turret left. Guarding this. Got that down. Oh, we could have used this nice little handy turret ourselves. Okay, it looks like the only way to go is back down. So. Resupply. So we're just gonna put that last turret. Hopefully finally we got it, okay. Oh, it's just the gunner hiding inside there. But it has not opened the doors, so let's find out what this door is not open. Our objective, yes, the map shows and confirms that's the way through. Oh, we have to hack it, of course. There we go. Now up this next elevator is a very long shaft. Fade to black. We see one of the towers outside. The assassin takes position. Sully on Daniel off in the distance.
Jericho, what's happening? He seems to have stopped moving, Daniel, but we'll get him. We're triangulating his position now. What are you doing, Jericho? Victoria.
You saved my life. And then you let me leave. Why?
I don't... Look, it's dangerous here.
You are a tribal. I'm an imperial, a princess.
You came back to tell me this?
You're a savage.
And you're a spoiled brat.
You're the enemy.
That's what they say. Victoria, it's not safe.
No. it's not.
She kisses him. You see the assassin's perspective as he sees them kissing. And he pulls away. Without shooting, the present Styx prison planet. And we see a spacescape panning down to a planet. Horizon. Fade to black.
Our informant tells us that Esther is being held in the mine below the prison.
That's going to make things much easier.
It's unclear why they're holding her there, but there is an opportunity to rescue the Elder we can't pass up. First, you need to get into the prison. The entrance is controlled by 3 outposts. You need to capture each one. I'll mark them on your radar.
You are in heavy armor. It is the slowest but toughest of the armors and carries the most ammunition. So here we are as Jericho, the balding friend of Daniel. It says we can use the mortar to do large amounts of damage. We're now on a kind of Martian brown looking planet with some rolling hills around us and shrub bushes off in the distance. We see a large planetary horizon in the sky above us and some moons above it, one gray moon and another kind of rich brown colored moon. And the star sky is very dark, almost black, with some little asteroid spots and stars in the sky. And on our overhead display map, we've got some objectives to the south of us, south and east. So we're going to head to the first of those. It says we have to capture the barracks, the artillery, and the docking bay, and rescue Esther from the Styx prison. Kind of like a desert canyon. Got some cracked sand walls. This heavy armor is very slow. Jets are not doing so hot compared to the medium or light armor. Passing a small checkpoint that's unarmed. Add a turret. See some enemies in the distance. Here. This is the first green door in this small installation. On the side, curves around to the left and right. Looks like the one small stormtrooper
You made short work of that base.
That was the mission.
This outpost is now under your control. Keep an eye out for resupply stations. 2 more outposts. Keep moving, General.
On my way.
Okay, so there's a capture point here and also a resupply station. And resupply real quick. Switching on mortar. We're gonna head south to the next objective, which is the artillery farm. Myself. Mortar when I move. contesting the capture point inside the observer point.
Consider it taken.
One more outpost to go.
Understood.
Let's resupply here now that we've captured it. Side to lake area around this point. Wow, we sink really quick.
There goes another outpost. Good work, General.
Those fighters were starting to get on my nerves.
The main prison access is opening. Looks like they're bringing in some backup, General.
You can count on the Imperials for some pointless carnage.
I'm marking the actual position of the prison on your radar. Get in there. It's in the south. Across this little river, lake here. Happening. Fade to black. Now we see Jericho the Present, Deliverance.
Now what?
We're not sure exactly where the mine entrance is. You'll have to access the security system in the control center. I'll mark it on your radar.
Sounds like trouble.
Drop your weapons!
Jump troopers. Sounds like trouble. Large orange and gray stations, different than the others. Some blue elevators on the other side, and some barbed wire force field blue, blocking the entrance, the tunnel off to the right. So we're gonna...
Attention, intruder. We have you trapped. Drop your weapons and surrender.
I need to get through this door. Can you hack it open for me?
I'll get started right away. It's gonna take me a few minutes. You better set up a defensive position using those deployable mines and turrets.
So now we've got some turrets to set up here. So we have one here by the first enemy entranceway. And another one in the corner here by the other.
Those deployable turrets are gonna come in handy. There's a large squad of enemies heading in from the northern entrance. I'll mark this door on your radar.
So mines right on the doorways.
More bogeys, General, from the north and west. Better get those defenses up.
The eastern one. On the top one. Oh, another turret. Let's take it.
I have hacked to the main security grid, but now I gotta locate the controller for the energy barrier. Stand by.
Roger that.
I'm detecting enemies coming in from all directions this time.
Sounds like a search.
Done. The door's open. Get moving before they get the system back up.
She didn't open the top, so it's maybe this lower level. I'll try and see where it goes. Some flickering lights in the song. Heavy armor. Grayish color. We got some fencing above us. I think we can fly. Switch the shotgun next.
looks like the mine entrance just below us.
I'll unlock the door and mark the entrance on your radar. Better get moving.
Heading back outside. Lots of enemies. The banking shots are working. These mortars really work a lot. Says our objective is the direction.
Hold it right.
Soldiers were continuing through a tunnel and through an elevator. Fade to black. Loading screen. Jericho the present deliverance.
Crush the insurgents.
Okay, so this area has a lower ceiling, got a dirt pile in the middle, opening above it. I'm guessing maybe that's a loading area. Send down.
Phoenix rebels on the move.
Some gas shot out as we engage in combat, separating this area from the supervisory control room. Can't get in there yet, so we're just gonna move on.
What was that? Phoenix rebels on the move.
Okay, this room's taller and dark gray. We're gonna head forward in another gray and yellow.
Phoenix rebels on the move.
Bends around to the left. Oh, and it opens up again into another blue area. Low ceiling, large lights.
I'm here. How do I get in?
I can't hack the door from here. But according to this, there should be a load of ore coming through those doors in about 2 minutes. Can you wait?
Not like there's much of a choice, is there?
Well, there seem to be plenty of those deployable turrets around. You know what to do.
Okay, so set up a perimeter there. So we have looks like a tram station.
More attackers inbound.
Turrets down. Got some mines right here. Lots of turrets flying around, mortars flying around.
Get those turrets back in place. I detect more Imperials on the way.
Okay, those turrets down.
Just a few more seconds.
The earthen area below.
door's opening, General, but there's a lot of hostiles on the other side.
Highway sign guarding one of the tram walls. And the force field that blocks us from going that way, so we're gonna forward. Slightly to the left. No, that way's blocked. Generator things spinning very quickly, lighting up as well. They look like they're turbines of some kind. Following the train tracks.
General, I have the rescue team in position, but there is no way you'll be able to get through those shafts in your heavy armor.
Seemed like this was more than a bit too easy.
Just get the Elder into position and we'll find an alternate way out for you.
We also see some barbed fencing and some really large I-beams vertically and horizontally connecting throughout the room.
Esther, it's time to leave.
But Jericho, it's a trap. Your informant is Julia.
Julia?
She is using me to lure you down here.
Let's get a move on, people. We haven't got all day.
Just go, Esther. I'll create a distraction and deal with Julia later.
It'll take the Elder at least 2 minutes to make her way to the rescue team. You have to hold the shaft entrance until she's clear.
It'll be my pleasure.
Okay, there's some cross beams up here. I'm gonna stand on top of these I-beams. See if that'll help. Get the mortar out. I can see most of it.
enough with the theatrics. Look, I know why you brought me here.
Then you know what you've done.
You know where I am now. You want your revenge? Come and get it.
The black. Now we see a loading screen with Julia and Jericho. Now we see Jericho's smoking gun. Julia approaches him. Jericho drops him.
You look like Victoria.
Don't you dare say my mother's name. Now, to end my nightmares. And you...
Julia? Guards, take this man into custody.
No! Aunt Olivia, don't take this from me. I must.
Olivia
In a
slaps
week, you will be queen. And then you execute this scum properly. But I will not allow you to taint the crown before it is yours.
No!
This is not what your mother would have wanted, child. Take him.
Olivia motions for Jericho to take him away. Some guards shock him. Victoria seems disappointed, slumps her soldiers. Fade to black.